Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Young and the Restless edition. All right, guys, today is Friday. Yay! October the 28th, 2022. Let's get right into it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to have to give this one a 7. It was solid. All right, y'all. So we get right into it. We see Billy and Chelsea, and he says, Chelsea, Victoria said she spoke to you. And no. He said, Chelsea, how's everything going? And she said, I wasn't looking for Johnny. I promise you. And he says, no, I know. And then she tells him about speaking to Victoria and how Johnny, he wants nothing to do with her. And how Victoria pretty much said, if you see him, go the other way. Don't approach him. You made your choice. He doesn't want anything to do with you. And that's the decision we're going to follow. And she says she does regret telling Johnny and that she is going to respect Victoria's decisions because maybe in a few years Johnny will feel differently. Who knows? But as of right now, she's just gonna let it go. And Billy sees the defeat in her, and he tells her, "I don't want you to get your hopes up to think that maybe in a few years it'll be different." And she says, I'm not, she's tired. And you can look at Chelsea and tell she's not well. Mentally, she's not well. And so Billy is concerned about her, but she won't let him in at this point. So then we see Abby, Devon, and Lily, and they go to society and they're like, what you doing tonight, Abby? And she said, my husband had to work, so no Halloween plans for us. And they were like, oh, that sucks. So Devon and Lily talk, and he's concerned about Chance and Abby because he feels like Abby is getting to the point where she's not as understanding about his job. And Lily's just like, let them handle that. That ain't got nothing to do with us. So then they talk, and she finally breaks down and tells him that Billy is leaving, and he's like, right now, like in the middle of this crisis we got going on. And she said, yeah, but I can handle it because honestly Billy's heart wasn't in it, and I'd rather him not work if his heart isn't in it. Plus, she doesn't want to ruin the personal relationship over the business, and he doesn't even want to do the business. Devon is disappointed, but he gets it as well. But he was like, I don't feel like hanging with y'all tonight. And she asked him about Amanda, and y'all see they already laying the groundwork. I said, y'all can't just replace her. They said no. So she asked him about Amanda. He said there's a strain on our relationship. I was like, really? Because your relationship was perfect. Honestly, they had a great relationship. There was nothing wrong with it. But now there's a strain. So okay, we'll see. So then we see Abby and Devon talk because Lily has to leave. She's going to meet Billy. So Abby and Devon talk, and she just tells him, she was a little frustrated that her husband is, she knows what she signed up for, but sometimes she just wants a night when it's just them. And, but it's not always like that. And Devon, he understands as well, but he's there to be support. And I said, are y'all, gonna put a Devon and Abby? What y'all trying to do here? So then we see Connor and Johnny talk, and Connor was like, is everything cool? And Johnny was like, I think your mom's following me. And he said, yeah, mom's been acting weird. So at this point, Adam and Victoria come up and they're like, everything is okay? And they're like, yeah, everything's fine. So they chit chat a little bit, and then they said, do y'all mind if we talk? And they were like, yeah, I mean, we're cousins. So they were like, and so Connor and Johnny continue to talk, and they, Connor says, oh, I'm going to a sleepover tonight. And Johnny said, oh man, I wish I could go. Maybe I could come with you. We could ask my parents. And they were like, cool. But they decided they want to keep things the way they are. They don't like that whole brother thing. They're not really tripping on that. They just want to be cousins and hang out. And so then we see Adam and Victoria, and he says, what happened at the park with you and Chelsea? Whatever, because Johnny said he had saw Chelsea, and she said, oh my gosh, she saw Johnny, and I don't know, I just had to tell her, like, you have to leave him alone. You can't keep popping up. She said, I don't think she did it on purpose, but still, Johnny has made his decision, and you have to respect that. And Adam agrees with that as well. And so they're in a good place. Adam and Victoria actually had a pleasant conversation. And so they go back in, and the boys are just like, okay, can we go? Jenny's like, can I go? Please go and spend a night. At the where Connor is going, and they're like, I don't know, but they're like, they're good people and everything, so they agree. And so Johnny and Connor are gonna chill out with each other. So then Victor, Adam and Victoria are are smiling, and here comes Billy. Oh, you two smiling. I never thought I'd see the day. He's made some kind of flippant comment, and then they're just like, our sons are happy right now and they're hanging out. And he was like, well, that's a good deed. And then Adam said, well, I'm gonna get out of here. And he tells Adam, because Adam is dressed in his, it looks like he just got off work, and he says, nice costume. And Adam's like, okay. I don't know. I don't Billy gets on my nerves. It's all like, he is such a screw up, and he never lets anyone else forget anything. I don't know, he just gets on my nerves. And they do bring up, their daughter and everything. He's like, it was his favorite holiday. It was her favorite holiday, and it's really because Adam has left at this point, and it's just Billy and Victoria, and it's really sad for him, but he just carries on. And so then Lily shows up with Victoria and Billy, and so when she shows up, they continue to talk about Halloween costumes and kids, and Lily talks about how she always dressed the twins alike. And then Victoria, see, this is why I don't like Victoria, because she tells Lily, well, it's good thing that they're not that age anymore, because you're probably really busy with Chancellor Winters. And Lily's like, well, man, I manage you, but you know how it is. And then she gets a text from Nate. This is Victoria, that he has a response, and she says, oh, I have to go. And I said, you in this woman's face. Oh, she's such a snake. I can't stand Victoria. So she texts back to Nate when she makes it to the office, to she's waiting for his response. She cannot wait for to get it back. So then Billy and Lily talk, and he asks her, how did Devon take the news? Because she tells him she told Devon about him leaving, and she said, well, I mean, he wasn't happy, but he understands. And then he tells her about Chelsea and everything, and he just tells her he's concerned, like Chelsea is on the edge. Billy also told Victoria that, like, Chelsea is on the edge, but like everybody else, they just tell him mind his business. Not in a bad way, but they're just like, let Chelsea deal with it. She'll deal with it. So then we see Chelsea in her hotel room, and everything is going through her mind, all the different negative things that she's heard about, like you just using Johnny to feel avoiding yourself. You can't use Connor to make yourself feel better. Chelsea saying you're just a mess up, and I get nothing out of this relationship. I just try to help you. And then Victoria saying, if you see Johnny, walk the other way. She's just hearing all of this stuff, and she's just lying down. And then Adam comes to the door, and he invites her out. He says, come to the rooftop with me, Noah's Club, and have a drink with me. And she's like, oh, okay, that sounds nice. So then she goes back in, and again, she's hearing these voices, and she's like, stop it, because she doesn't want to hear them, and she's not well. So then we see Noah and Allie. Y'all, I don't know why they threw these two in. They just did it to do it. So we see Noah and Allie, and she says, there's your uncle, want to go say hi? And he's like, I'll pass. And I'm like, really? He's an ass. I mean, he's a jerk too about it. Like, I don't know. They just get on my nerves. Like, the good guys are always, that's why I don't like consider some people good guys, because good guys are just how they are. Like, Jack might not like a certain person, but he doesn't put his nose up to him. I feel like Billy does that, Noah does that, Nick does that to a certain degree. Like, some of these guys that want to be the good guy, air quotes, are kind of snobbish. You know what I mean? So, anyways, Billy and Lily come through, and he says, there goes better people. I guess better like people to talk to. So he says hi to them, and then they see Adam, and Billy is like, Adam, and Adam wasn't even turned towards them. Honestly, he was on his phone. And so he turned around, and he was like, Billy. And then they kept it moving. And so then, who do we see? We see Chelsea and Adam. So they sit down and they talk and everything. And he tells her that he feels like she needs counseling, that she should go see a therapist. And she said, you want me to go see a therapist? And he was like, I think it would help. And she said, you know what, you're right. I'm tired of feeling like this. I don't want to feel like this anymore. So I think that would help. And so he's talking to her, but she doesn't even hear it. Like her mind is spaced out and she's gone and she's thinking about everything everyone has been saying. And then we see Billy and Lily again, and Billy is watching her and he's telling Lily she's not well. And but Lily is just like, let them handle it. Chelsea can handle herself. But he's also like Adam. The last person she needs to be with is Adam, and Adam really is concerned about Chelsea, and he's not trying to do anything to her. He's really concerned. But anyways, Chelsea gets up and leave, and Billy watches. He's on the dance floor with Lily, but he watches as she gets up and leave. And then we see Chelsea just saying, "Laura, well, I'm." She's speaking to somebody, but she's like, "I can't do this anymore. I cannot. I don't want to do this anymore." She just wants the pain to go away. And so then she looks down and she sees the cars go, because she's on the top of the roof and she sees all the cars going and stuff. And I said, oh no. And then the music turns to like a sinister music. It was like that Ashley Locke music whenever he went, and it turns, and I said, oh no, Chelsea. So hopefully Billy or Adam comes out and they can help her, because right now it looks like she wants to unalive herself, but that's what it looks like. I don't know, but y'all. And it's also because I don't like the way they made her look at other couples. And then it's like, oh my gosh, because it's deeper than that. She's going through a lot of turmoil, and it has nothing to do with her just looking at Noah and Allie kissing and then looking at Billy and Lily dancing. It's deeper than that. So I didn't like that part of it, but I do. She's a wonderful actress, so she's going to act her part. Anyways, guys, that was a Young and the Restless today. It is the weekend. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Be blessed. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, I will be going live this Friday, to actually today. I will be going live at 7 p.m. Central Time. That will be 8 p.m. on the East Coast and 5 p.m. on the West Coast. Again, I'll be going live today, so come join me. I'll have a phone number for you guys to call into, and we can have a chit chat. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye.